Hi, my name is Lee Bagster. I'm at ISE 2026. I'm pleased to introduce some of our great products from Leyard Planar, and I'm going to start with some of the creative products that we do. This is all from us, so the whole video wall that you're looking at here, from the structure to the LEDs to the high seamless true impact solution you're getting, is all from us, enabling us to do the structure, the design, the mechanical movement from our side for this one here. You're also there placing on a floor, okay? This is high resolution, 1.3mm pixel pitch floor, okay? It works with anti-slip.
Nice.
Liquid ingress isn't a problem because it's IP65 rated, okay? And also we do touch interactive on these floors. So if you were to wanted to, you can do pressure, touch, interactive, okay?
Nice.
So very,
What's
very
the technology on these?
The technology of these is, this is 1.8mm pixel pitch LED, true curve, okay? So you're using a structure, there's a laser cut plate behind with locating pins, magnetic slots that allow you to place and form the LEDs. They follow the structure's curve and shape, so you can get very accurate designs that look very, very good indeed, okay?
So artists and designers can really get creative with your technology.
Absolutely creative. So this kind of product here would be about brand awareness and brand governance. And what we're talking about here is high impact technology that can be used, for example, in retail stores, front lobbies, where people come in and the customer's able to show brand awareness and show their brand off to a high level.
And behind you, I see a huge 8K LED display. What is this?
Yeah, so this is a great product. So what you're looking at here is 8K, okay, total pixels. It's made up of 4 4K windows. So it's 4K, 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 giving you 8K total resolution, 16:9 aspect ratio, okay?
If you go close to the screen, can you show how big it is?
I can, and the beauty of this screen is that actually it's using chip-on-board technology. Chip-on-board technology gives you this hard surface coating, okay? So it's very good for, again, concourses, reception desk areas, okay? Because it allows you to take bangs and knocks. But the big advantage is your ambient heat temperature coming out is extremely low because you're using the epoxy to hold high accurate positions of the LEDs themselves there, okay? This is 0.9mm pixel pitch, so it's a 12 cabinet wide by 12 cabinet high.
It's so sharp.
It's
so
very, very sharp. Yeah, it's very good. You have pixel sync, pixel lock, all within the cabinets. So it's a very, very nice solution there.
And if I get super close, can I see pixels?
You might be able to see some pixels, but it's very, very tight. So it's MicroLED there as well. And a couple of other things is, the reason that the seams are so good is because all of the structures have got XYZ adjustment in the structures. And of course, you can also have adjustment of the
It's really hard
pixels
to
itself.
see the seams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it take a long time to install?
No, this one on the show will install within 2 days.
Day before?
Yeah,
Couple days before?
2 days before. And the materials you're installing this wall onto from the show are also not necessarily the best materials to install an LED
And
wall
used to
in,
be a
okay?
challenge to get 8K material content, but now with AI, you can upscale a bunch of stuff. You can even generate 8K material.
Absolutely, yes.
So
There's
that's
much
actually
more
no
options
limit.
on-
You can have so much 8K content.
You can. There's much more available content and also the processing to be able to show that as a canvas across the
Can you
wall,
just
okay?
plug an HDMI?
Yeah,
that's
it's
it?
HDMI, 2.1 HDMI.
2.1,
Okay,
boom,
yeah.
it's for 8K.
8K.
Nice.
All right? Okay, this one again is a really nice product, really creative, and I'll tell you why. The cabinets come in 4 different sizes, okay? Typically it'll come in a 250 by 250 size. It comes in a 250 wide by 500 high. It comes in a 250 wide by 750 wide high, and it comes in a 250 wide by 1 meter high. But this product has a couple of unique features. So one is that the cabinets can be placed landscape or portrait. So what this enables you to be able to do is you can start to create and fill existing areas. You can go around, for example, doors, elevator entrances or exits, for example. If you had a touch panel for an elevator that needed to sit here in the wall, you can very easily go around it with this product, okay? This also comes in high brightness, and we have a big range of pixel pixels. It can do ceilings, it can do walls, so it's very, very nice for creative solutions in existing spaces where maybe you need to locate the cabinets in that format that helps
How
you.
nice,
Okay?
how good are the colors and the vibrancy?
Yeah, the colors look great. So you're going to get high color palette out of this solution here. So you've got a wide color gamut that you can use. So you're going to get great colors, very, very smooth. And again, you can run on different bit rates as well on this one. So you
And the
can
dot
see again,
pitch?
very smooth. This one's 1.2. And we do 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, 2, 2.5. So it's a really good product.
So you're really working on some fun projects, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We want to show the creative products that the company do, okay? So it's really important to do that. I'll show you here. This is a faceted curved wall LED solution, okay? So what you have is you have a portrait cabinet, okay? This portrait cabinet sits here. So in effect, we have two of those cabinets to give us the height of the LED wall. And this is an amazing product for a few reasons, okay? Being portrait, it means it's excellent for curves. It's also very slim. It's actually 35 millimeters from the front of the LED to the back of the cabinet, okay? A couple of big features locked in with this is it's off-board power. Not many LED cabinets have off-board power. So what does it mean? It means that the wall, you're getting less weight, less heat, less flammable materials, but the beauty is then you can create system redundancy across your entire video wall, which is highly important, okay? So if you place this in a mission critical solution,
Like for example,
very
at the
cool, okay?
headquarters of some kind of agency?
Exactly. So you're at the headquarters, mission critical, you've got operators looking and working with the wall. They need to be able to clearly see what's on the wall, what numbers, what data's there, because they can be making those decisions. And the fact that then you've got full redundancy behind this on your power supplies enables you. It's very, very cool because you've got no power supplies on board within the wall. And again, when you think that's a faceted curve, you can't see any of the seams there. So
this is 0.9?
0.9.
Micro LED.
Micro
when it's less than
LED.
1, you call it micro?
Micro LED, yes. This goes up to 2000 nits brightness. Okay, so again, some projects will put an ambient light sensor on there, so the LED itself can adjust to the color of the room or the brightness of the room based on the ambient light levels. Okay?
Because these solutions arrive, I think more and more workstations should have this technology.
Absolutely, yeah.
It could be like enhancing the productivity of all kinds of people.
Absolutely, it will do. And it's also good for decision making. So what it will enable you to do through the controller is, for example, a sequence of events could trigger, and you can also start recording those sequence of events. What that can be used for in the future is training staff better on what their reactions were, what their reaction times were.
Especially now that agents are arriving, the AI agent, you can have like a super programmer sitting there having 12 agents launched, and everybody can see what's happening, and they pitch each other ideas, and that could be fun.
No,
I'm just
exactly.
imagining.
Exactly. This one also, you can make it touch. So you can get touch curve frames as well. We don't have it on this one, but actually you can make this all curved touch. So you can start to even go into an immersive solution with these. Okay, so very
Right.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
This
Let's
one's
go over
okay.
there.
Okay.
I see it says Komodo series, powered
Yep.
by megapixel, 0.7,
Yep.
5K.
Yeah, 5K. So this is actually a very special solution. Why? Because what we're using is a true 0.7 millimeter pixel pitch product, okay? So this means it gives you a huge advantage that your cabinet size is smaller than standard LED cabinets, okay? So it's a 22-inch diagonal cabinet, okay? So you're getting more resolution, better resolution, okay, within a smaller area. So if you want to do 4K with this or 5K with this, you're doing it in a smaller, tighter area than what you
Or
would.
8K.
Or 8K, okay? Couple of other things, they're using sorted LEDs for the solution. Okay, again, you have on here pixel sync, pixel lock, gen lock, for example. Okay, it's DCI-P free color space. Okay, which is absolutely the best color space you can get in terms of available colors. And of course, you're able to do 8-bit, 10-bit, 12-bit processing on it as well. It's 120 hertz frames per second. Sorry, 120 hertz frames per second, and it's 7680 refresh rate. Okay, so if you take into account of you want the best resolution you can get in the absolutely smallest area available to you that you can work with that refresh rate and that frames per second, you're going to get very high impact, true seamless LED wall, which is what we've got here. This is the flagship product of Planar today. It's the Komodo product. 0.7,
it looks amazing,
0.9,
and it looks like the processing, the calibration, it's all with megapixel. How it's like optimal. I guess the challenge is to get a high codec encoded video, because you would see the codec imperfections. You need to have high bitrate.
Yeah, megapixel's an amazing controller. Okay, so again, you have built-in system redundancy. The power supplies that Megapixel use are the same that are used on life support machines, for example. So the mean time between failures, the fact that it's got dual redundancy on it, the pixel count you can go to, 36 million pixels per controller, and it's just a single URAC. It's got ST2110 on it. It's got HDMI 2.1 and it has HDCP built in as standard, and it's TAA compliant. Very, very good product.
What's the inches you mentioned?
This one, the individual cabinet is 22 inches. So you have an individual cabinet. In this case, it's a 8 wide by 6 high cabinet format screen. Okay?
Nice, so people can calculate.
Brilliant.
This could be an ultimate home theater installation also,
it's
right?
Absolutely what it's designed for. Home theater, for example, is exactly where this sits as a vertical, as a very niche product. And the other one is for maybe gaming solutions, okay? So where people are using or producing gaming works, this is exactly where you'd use this product, okay?
Nice.
Nice.
Hopefully it's got long lifetime.
Long lifetime,
yeah, use
absolutely.
it for a decade, or?
Yeah, I mean, over 100,000 hours. So yeah, more than a decade, for example, and that's based on it running 24/7, okay? In reality, you're not going to run it 24/7, so you're going to get a long, long, long life out of this product. Of course, it has the hardware and surface to give it that extra protection, okay?
And so is it MIP?
No, this one isn't MIP, but I can show you MIP after this, okay? This is MicroLED, okay? So MIP, we'll go and show you now. So MicroLED is MicroLED in package, MIP, okay? You can see it here, next generation MIP, okay? So this is MicroLED in package, and a great sample of this, what we're showing you here, and it's good for people to understand, is this is standard SMD LED, okay? And what we're trying to show you there, that's a perfectly good product, SMD, okay? A lot of broadcasters, corporates, blue chip corporates would use this product. But what you can see when you go over to the MIP is you can see the difference there in your color uniformity, color clarity. The difference between the two lines is very, very clear and very, very simple.
A little bit less
okay?
blurriness, more sharpness.
Much more sharpness, razor sharpness. And by going to MIP, MicroLED in package, this allows you to get down to 0.6, 0.7, 0.9, and also probably going down towards more 0.4 as well, okay?
Is it possible to make it more efficient in terms of manufacturing the costs eventually?
We're constantly looking at that. So eventually that's what happens is with the products, is that the technology, the curve of the technology from the pricing perspective, you reach the point where it starts to become much more cost effective for customers to be able to use it, okay? Very nice product indeed. Again, this doesn't have the coating. What you've got there is the actual micro LED in package finish. So it's a very nice surface finish there that you've
It's not hot.
Very smooth, not hot, very
Right.
nice.
It's nice finish. All right, so a lot of things are happening the last year, right? Your company is
absolutely.
really busy.
Absolutely busy. Lots
doing
of new
fun
products
stuff.
coming out, new creative products coming out. You can see they're here. We have also some transparent LED here. You see this? So this is great. 2.6 millimeter pixel pitch, 70% translucent, so it's transparent up to 70%. What's great about transparent LED, there's a couple of good things, is one, you can place it and bring it into the corporate space especially, so you can place it on windows, glass, and you can bring that space to life. You can bring your company's brand to life in that area. But what's really unique with this is you can also start to look at, in certain spaces, that you can place behind this transparent LED, acoustic panels, speakers, so you start to bring even more immersion and more space, more specialist creative into the
And
space.
also it's important to see the real world behind.
Correct.
You don't want to
exactly
cut it
that.
off.
You don't want to cut it off.
That's why you
and
can
maybe-
still see it.
Exactly. So it's a nice way to bring some privacy to a space, but also having it working. So if you've got glass corporate buildings, when your customers come in to see that, they really like the idea. You can have welcome screens, welcome to come and see us. They really, really do like that. Okay. So it's a very, very good product. Pixel pitch sizes, 2.6, 3.9, 4.8 and 5.6. Okay.
At this show, did you have discussions with, I want to say,
Absolutely.
interesting people from around the world?
Absolutely, all interesting people, yeah. So all around from around the world, it's a huge show. I think we're running numbers up to 100,000 people now coming into ISE. And we felt like we had a lot of them on this booth this week because it's been really, really busy and a good show for us. Okay.
Imagine every pixel, every sound. Enabled through HDMI technology. From the highest resolutions, the fastest refresh rates, to immersive multi-channel audio, HDMI technology powers a worldwide ecosystem of devices for movies, for gaming, for creators. Experience clarity, performance, connection. HDMI technology. Connect the future today.